Hello, hello. Bueno, bueno. Let's go ahead and activate the sources here. All right, so we're just waiting for court to start, and we are we'll be good to go. I see here. How is everybody doing today? So right now, the stream hasn't started yet. We're a little bit early. We're about 7 minutes early. So I just wanted to get everything ready. So like that, anybody that wanted to participate in today's hearing, you guys wouldn't miss it. We're in Maricopa County today, Maricopa, Arizona, and you might be coming across the stream. Hey, thank you, Triple C. Highly appreciate that. You might be coming across the stream. You could be like, what? Court at 9:53? Could it be? Oh, yes, it can. Oh, I think I heard something. All right, might be a false alarm. They might be setting up. Hey, what up, Hot Mess Express? Gracias. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. What kind of cases do you guys think we're going to be hearing tonight? Let me see. Being a silent watcher, very interesting. Love what you're doing. James, hey, highly appreciate that. We'll just go ahead and call you Jane because I'm going to butcher your name, if you will. So, hey, appreciate the comment. Appreciate everybody tuning in. What up, Moon Eyes? How you been? I haven't seen you in a bit. That's right. I just saw you pop up in the Triple C. Gracias for that cup of coffee. I need a cup of coffee and maybe some drops in my eyes to give them some moisture because they are a bit on the dry side today. You know what? So I'm streaming on. I got 3 different phones that I'm using. What's tonight? Right now, it's gonna be Maricopa County, the 10 p.m. hearing. We're waiting for it to start. It should be starting up shortly. But so I got right here, right in front of me. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but my eyes are always shifting around. So right now, I currently got 3 phones. I got 3 phones in front of me. I got an iPhone 13. Let me see what is this the same judge from the last one? I don't know. Sometimes they switch them up. I'm not sure. Sometimes it is. Hopefully it is because this is one of the judges, the one that was on before. That's one of the judges I prefer to listen into. Some comments in the live were filtered to protect the community. All right. We love Judge Will. Is that his name, Judge Williams? Is that who it is? I don't even know their name. Let me move my microphone here because most of the action right now is happening right here in the phone in the middle. But so I got 3 phones in front of me. I got an iPhone 13 mini, which I got my vertical stream of YT running, and then I got a CollectCallFrom here. That's right. I believe so. And then this phone right here, I got the TT, which is like the main account right now. And then right here to my right, I got the other TT account, which is the backup account. So this phone here is Samsung A54. It's like a $50 phone. Then my TT, the backup account, it's about $100 phone. that my phone, the A54, the one that's a $50 phone, has a way better camera than the iPhone 13. Like the visuals on the iPhone 13 mini, it's awful. Let me see. One for the club, one for the crib, and one for the job. You know what I'm saying? Cynthia. So yeah, so that's how I'm doing the multiple streams at a time right now. And then I got the regular stream running on oh shit, I forgot to turn on my camera on the computer right here. Cause I got four streams running. I gotta cover my bases over here. Let me see. More likes can attract viewers. Hey, thank you. Appreciate the likes, Brooke. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let me turn on my camera over here for the YouTubers that are on the landscape view. So yeah, so that's a trip. You know that a $50 phone has a better camera than the freaking iPhone 13. For whatever reason, like I don't know why iPhones have crappy cameras. And that's like my daily driver. That's like my main phone because everybody has an iPhone that I communicate with, and it makes everything easier. You know, when I want to do like FaceTime or iMessage or stuff when it comes to yo, hey, what's up? Make money, yo, Mad Dog 2020, man, man, it's been a minute, man. How you been? Shh, man, I was giving some Mad Dog 2020s yesterday and some Schultz malt liquor yesterday, some Mickey's, some old English, you know, you know. And some of you might be like, "What the hell is a Mad Dog 2020?" Sounds kind of dangerous. Mad Dog 2020 it's what is it? It's like this cheap liquor or cheap what is it? I can't even think of the word right now, but it's like the bottom of the barrel, if you will, if you wanna get your buzz on. It's definitely gonna probably burn some holes through your liver. Hey Jake, thank you, appreciate the like. Brooke, hey, what's up, Kay? How's it going? The fat bottle, gut rot. Who put that? Damn, I can't see that. I'm gonna make that. I gotta make that text bigger. Hold on. Prang 42. Malt liquor, that's what it is. Are you starting soon? Yeah, I'm just waiting for the court to start up. They should be starting in the next minute or two, but I mean, I don't have any control over the stream. So whenever they start, I'm just, you think he's going to let these people go? So normally, the way it works is if you know, there's a pattern to the way they do these hearings. Sometimes they'll start off and they'll deny everybody. And then at the end, they'll start letting the people go, or they'll start off letting everybody go, and then they'll start keeping everybody. So I think they already know before coming in who they're gonna hold and who they're gonna who they're gonna hold and who they are gonna let go. If that makes any sense. That's a guy in the room. Oh yeah, yeah, there is, yeah. I see that. Is it his back? It looks like he has a black shirt or a blue shirt. I'm surprised this is happening so late. So Trip, who is this? Michaela. So in Arizona, they hold court about 8 times a day. So in some states it's like that. I come from a state that I'm not used to that. I'm used to, you get arrested and you're gonna go to court in 3 days later. But here in Arizona, you go to court, you shit, man. You could get picked up in the morning. You could be going to court by noon, if you will. So this is the last court of the day. We've been running these court sessions all day. The first one starts at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Then the second one is at 10 a.m. and then 1 o'clock, then 4 o'clock, then 7 o'clock, and now we're at 10 o'clock. But the first, oh no, sorry, I forgot. There's one before all of those. This is the 4 a.m. one. Yup, all day long, man. Shh, man. This is the full-time job right here, streaming these damn courts. It ain't easy, but I do appreciate you guys when you guys are tapping those screens right there, whether you're doing the double tap, the single tap, the triple, the quadruple, or the full hand. If you want to get fancy with it, you could do the octopus when you use all your hands to tap the screens, and that'll definitely you never sleep. Shit, man, that's something you be seeing me like I'm about to knock out. Hey, Dixie, how's it going? That's right, thumbs up. It's busy down there. Trust me, laughing out loud. use the toes. Yeah, hey, but be careful. Don't get that foot to hand disease or foot to mouth disease or whatever the hell it's called. Proceed with caution because I can be held liable for any of that. That's at your own volition, if you will. All right, all right. So I see we got about 43 on the main account. We got 3 on the vertical YT. We got about 8 on the backup account and the TT backup account, and then we got 9 on the landscape. So we got a little bit of people in here, but hey, I'll take whatever we could get right now. We're trying to grow. We're trying to get we want to hit 5K on YT. So hopefully it'll be happening sometime this week, and hopefully by the end of the month we could hit 20K on the main TT account, if you will. So if you haven't done so, please do so. Hey, thank you, Cynthia. Please hit that follow button. It's free 99. Don't trip. I'm not gonna inbox you and tell you like a sob story about how my cat passed away or my cat has leukemia or my tire got flat or crazy stories people be coming up with. You see people on YT or TT, giving these sob stories. I'm not gonna be doing all of that. That's not what I'm interested in. But what I am interested in is in the follows and your time. I don't want your money. I want your time, ese. If that makes any sense. Brooke, thank you for the like. Modern Day Cowboy, gracias, man. How you been, Modern Day? Let me see. I took my fish for a walk. I took my fish for a walk. That's right. Laura, thank you for the like. Highly appreciate that. Shelby, thank you for the like. Debbie, thank you for the like. I'm seeing you. I can see you guys. I can see you guys right here, everywhere. Sometimes I might not be able to read it, but I can see it. Crazy Mama 57. She shared. Hey, thank you. Hey, that's right. Hey, and that helps out tremendously right there. Sharing is caring. You got a lot of. Hey, I got. That's how I'm always looking all over. You see me looking here, left, center, to the bottom. I got a lot of stuff going on. So if you ever put up a comment and I don't read it off or I don't respond, it's not that I'm ignoring you. I got a lot of things going on right here. Besides all these phone activities, I got audio over here that I gotta make sure everything's flowing out correctly, and all this other back stuff that I don't want to bore you with, that I could handle, but sometimes it could get a little bit crazy. Let me see. Kay writes, is it the same judge you think? The guy? I hope so. I'm not sure, but I definitely hope so. If it's not that guy, hopefully is the young lady, because there's a young lady, she's really good. Hopefully we don't get that one that either.
All right.
That guy I don't like. Hey, crazy mama.
All right.
All right. And listen to the date and the time. If you're not believing this is happening right now today.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Oh, he's typing like my wife. He's a loud typer. He's one of those dominant typers when he gets upset.
This is the 11 p.m. calendar on February 20th, 2025. Orders were given on the 1st of the month regarding the taking of DNA and fingerprints. Those orders remain in effect today. For those of you in the courtroom, what that means for you is this: not every single one of you has to give your DNA or your fingerprints. If you do have to do that, that order is going to be on your paperwork. My name is Commissioner Beck. I'm here to do a few things for you. Number one, I'm here to let you know why you're here. Number two, if you might be released. Number three, if you're going to be assigned counsel. The vast majority of you are going to be assigned counsel, which leads to my number one rule. Please don't talk about the facts of your case. Everything you say you do can be used against you. Everything in the courtroom is video recorded, so please don't talk about the facts of your case unless it's with your attorney. Second thing, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions for me. Unfortunately, I'm not your legal counsel. I can't answer legal questions for you, so please save your legal questions for your attorney. Finally,
this isn't
you're
the
going
same
to be
judge.
hearing lots of different dates, and you're going to be hearing about some different types of release conditions. You don't have to memorize all that stuff. All that information is going to be on your paperwork, but that's why it's important to keep your paperwork and not lose it. If you end up missing a court date, or if you end up not following a court order, you could just end up back here.
Thank you, Kate. Appreciate
Here's how
the
tonight's
likes.
going to work. I'm going to call two names. First name I call is going to come into the courtroom and stand at the podium. Second name I call is going to sit on the chair next to the door, and then we're going to keep on cycling through until the calendar is finished.
This is Arizona, Maricopa County, and my local time. If you look right
Serna
here, right
the
behind
podium,
me,
James Webb to the chair, please.
that's my local time up there. I'm on Pacific Standard Time. This is the 10 p.m. for me, 11 o'clock in
Can I get your
Arizona.
name and date of birth, please?
Ruben Cortez Serna, 12/12/2000.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. Probable cause is previously found for possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony. This happened back in November 2024. I'm sorry, sir, could you lower your mask until we're done? Thank you. This happened back in November 2024. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are going to be February 26, 27, and 28 in the downtown Superior Court.
What do you mean?
Sir, it's been alleged that you committed this offense while you were out on release for your other open case, and so you're going to be held non-bondable at this
Can you guys hear me now? Right here?
Thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork.
I didn't
James Webb
realize.
to the podium.
Is this
Christian
live?
Lavelle to the chair, please.
Is this live? I don't know. No say.
Sir, name and date of birth, please.
James Tober Webb Jr., 05/1993.
Thank you. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is going to be February 27th in the downtown Superior Court.
Go
This
Cavaliers.
time I'm going to be holding you non-bondable because of a violation of your conditions of probation. So again, your next court date is going to be February 27th.
Okay.
Thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
Hey, thank you, Just Kate. I didn't realize I didn't plug it in right.
Trisha Lavelle to the podium. Alfred Green to the chair, please.
Thank you for letting me know that you guys couldn't hear me. 20. Hey, what up, 20 Moonstone 10?
March 18th, 1989.
Thank you. You're here on an out-of-county warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney, or at least you're going to get an attorney when you get to your next county court setting. Your next court date is going to be February 25th. That's at the Pinal County Superior Court. The judge down there is asking that you be held non-bondable because of a violation of your probation. So you're going to be held non-bondable until February 25th, and when you see that judge.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork. Alfred Green to the podium. Carlos Godina to the chair, please.
Next on The Price is Wrong. Who should we have? What kind of charges do you think they're going to have? Some DV, some rugs,
Sir, could you please lower your mask just for this?
reckless driving, walking too slow. What do you think it is?
Ms. Deza, would you please announce?
Oh, don't take the max down.
Good evening. Myra Days on behalf of the state.
Oh, this is not good.
Thank you. Sir, could you please state your name and date of birth?
The state showed up.
Sir, your name and full name and date of birth, please.
Hello from Wisconsin. What up, Wisconsin? Yes, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate.
You want to just keep on doing this and come back at a different calendar? They'll just keep on waking you up,
I
sir.
want to be treated like a being. I have injuries. I told these people I can't stand the cold. And the cold aggravates my injuries.
Okay, sir. So unfortunately, there's nothing that I can do to control that. But the quicker we can get this done, then the quicker you can leave this facility to go to a different facility. Because you're not going to be staying here the entire time. You're going to be going to a different jail facility.
Alfred Green,
Thank you, sir. Your date of birth, please.
11th month, 4th day of 54.
Thank you. Sir, you are here today on a Superior Court grand jury warrant. Grand jury has found probable cause to hold you on one count of murder in the first degree.
Oh, snap.
Class 1 felony. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is going to be February 27th in the downtown Superior Court.
Damn, that old timer got a body. He caught a
Ms.
body.
Deza, I have the bond that was requested at the grand jury.
Megan.
Would you like to be heard? I imagine you'd like to be heard on release conditions?
Judge, we are asking the court to affirm the previously set bond of $1.5 million, cash only.
1.5.
The defendant was indicted on first-degree murder for the strangulation of an 18-year-old girl in her mother's bed. He stole jewelry, he stole a gun, and sold them immediately after the murder. The defendant has an extensive criminal history. In fact, he is currently serving a prison term for first-degree murder,
2 bodies?
life
Damn.
without parole.
Oh, snap.
He has a criminal history in different jurisdictions, and he is clearly a danger to the community as well as a flight risk. So we are just asking that the bond be affirmed.
Thank you. Sir, did you hear what the prosecutor
wow.
had to say?
I know she did a lot of lying.
All right, sir. So, without talking about the facts of your case, or what you think the facts of the case are going to be, do you have anything to say about what you believe the bond should be in the current matter?
Well, I don't care what the bond is.
Okay.
This old timer don't care.
After hearing from counsel for the state and after hearing from the defendant and in reviewing the record that is before me, I will be making the following orders. Sir, I will be affirming the bond that was requested at the grand jury. It's a $1,500,000 cash only bond. If you are able to post that bond, you'll be actually, sir, here's the thing. You're actually in custody, in prison on a different matter.
Right.
And so technically you won't be able to bond out anyway because they're going to hold you here until your case is finished here before transporting you back to DOC. And so, sir, I will affirm the cash bond, but they're going to be holding you anyway because you're serving your prison term. Ms. Deza, do you have anything further?
Nothing else, Judge. Thank you.
Sir, do you have anything? Do you have any questions for me?
Well, I don't appreciate it. They said I stole jewelry and sold it immediately. I mean, that's why I want to see the grand jury transcript.
And
You're
sir,
worried about
you will
stolen
have that
jewelry?
opportunity once your case gets going.
Thank
Your
you.
next court date will be February 27th.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
The jewelry, I think, is the least of your problems. Hey, so what do you
Carlos
think I should
Urbina
use?
to the podium.
Should I get
Michael
like a
McFadden to
chainsaw?
the chair, please.
Or what kind of sound should I get? What kind of sound do you guys think I should get?
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Carlos
Besides
Miguel Gordina,
the toilet.
May 27, 1985.
Thank you. You're here today on a probation violation
I'm gonna get a
warrant.
chainsaw.
I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court date will be February 27th in the downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your probation violation judge. It's a $250 secured appearance bond. But sir, they transported you from prison, correct?
Yeah,
Okay, sir. So you don't pay that bond because you can't
I
get
got
out.
it, yeah.
Yeah, and so, sir, until they'll transport you back once you're done with this case, but you'll be held in custody until you finish this, and then they'll transport you back to prison.
All right,
All
thank
right,
you.
thank you. Please step to
A
your
ball
left.
and a bat.
Michael McFadden to the podium. Mark Soldevere to the chair, please.
So if they do something crazy, there's some cops in there that they'll mess them up
Hi,
real
name and date
quick.
of birth, please.
Michael McFadden, 7/28/1996.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. Probable cause was previously found for 1 count of possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. This all occurred back in June of 2023. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is going to be February
Whoa, the
26th
lag.
and February 28th in the downtown Superior Court. Affirming the bond set by the judge in your case, it's a $1,000 secured appearance bond. But sir, you are currently, you're serving a jail term,
What up,
right?
Liz?
Can I speak on that?
So what I'm showing is that you were serving a jail term in MCSO custody until March 9th, 2025. Is that right?
Yeah, for essentially the same thing, yes.
Is
Thank
it
you,
for the
Juana.
same case?
I don't believe it's the same case, but
Okay,
it's
so-
the same charges. I believe.
Okay, sure thing. But yeah, because this is from back in 2023.
Oh,
and
the lag-
They're just getting.
The lag you're seeing from that
So
is
sir,
not-
you're gonna, so.
It's not my
don't-
stream.
don't pay
It's
that
the
bond
stream of
because
the
you're gonna
court.
be in custody until March 9th anyway.
Yeah.
Sir, but after March 9th, if you're able to post
Thank
that
you for the
bond,
follow.
you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. And.
Are
you're
you
on
good, man?
probation.
No worries.
Yes.
And so if you're able to bond out after March 9th, the most important thing is you have to contact your PO within 3 days.
Okay. And then when did you say what my court date was?
Your next court date is, your immediate court date is February 26th.
Jonathan,
Okay.
thank you for
All right,
the
thank you.
follow.
Please step to your left for your paperwork.
Modern day cowboy.
Mark
Gracias for the
Soldevere
like.
to the podium.
Appreciate you guys.
Wendy Orchard to the chair, please.
They saved the crazy for the last, laughing out loud.
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
It be like that sometimes.
Before we go there, Your Honor, let me tell you about this case a little bit.
So,
There's a lot of corruption involved with this case.
Corruption?
I died at the Mayo Clinic the same day
Okay.
because I was poisoned by a group.
Oh.
There's a group called the CBT and also Blackstone. They're stealing my mom's inheritance.
Blackstone is
My mom
CBC?
inherited OPEX Oil Company, and these people sent in a prostitute to poison me.
Prostitute?
And I have no
Poison?
recollection of stealing a car.
No?
I also
Me neither.
was
so sir.
beat up by the cops,
Sir.
and I also died at the Mayo Clinic the same day.
Did
So
you-
there's a lot of corruption involved with this case, and I do not feel comfortable saying my name. If you have to have me come back, I'll come back. That's fine. I'm trying to be as calm as I can right now, but this is a big deal. I had, when this
Slow
was going
down there,
on,
buddy.
I exposed these
Let's start
people
over
to
from
the
the
FBI,
beginning.
and that's why they were after me. So there's a lot of corruption going on within this state, within this county, and it's hard for me to even talk about it.
Okay.
I don't feel comfortable, Your Honor, even saying my name, because I know where it goes. It goes to a public defender that no one will ever talk about what's really going on in the state. And this is really a big deal.
Don't
If you
say
want to
his
call
name.
my mom, I can give you her number too. I'm going to leave it at that, Your Honor.
But how are we going to call your mom? We're not going to be able to give her your name.
And we're not going to call his case.
This is going to be a great replay.
And,
Let me get a screenshot of the time of the day right here. That guy was definitely on a good one.
if he's refusing to give his name, then I prefer to see him back in holding. If he's not following, if he's not going to follow my directions or your directions, and you give me his name.
Call his mom.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. There's one person before you.
I'm Wendy Orchard.
Yeah, I know.
There is?
Yeah, there's
I'm
one person
sorry.
right. Nope, no worries.
Hey, Wendy, slow your roll. Wendy, hey, get back in line. Go back to the chair, as a matter of fact. Don't come until I call you.
We'll make him a house.
It's his
I'll make him a
mom.
house call, so I'll move him to the end. No, he's a house call now.
House call. Oh, the crazy guy's going to be a house call now. Oh, she's excited. Man, what's up? What do I get these damn...
Juan Sanchez to the podium, please.
I need to know more. You are lagging. What the what? Now, if you're talking
Sir,
about
would
the
you mind
video,
rolling your mask just for this?
this is going to be a good one right here.
Counselor, could you please announce?
Yes, Judge. Elliot Briggs from Grand Canyon Law Office for Mr. Sanchez, who's present in custody.
Thank you. Sir, could I please have your name and date of birth?
Juan Antonio Sanchez, January 9, 2000.
And counsel, before I move forward, I know you filed your notice of appearance on his new case. Will you also be representing him for his probation violation?
Yes, we will, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Sir, you're here today on two matters. You are here on a Superior Court new case and a probation violation warrant. So let's talk about your new case first.
La última fecha de corte va a ser el día 27 de febrero en la corte en el centro de la ciudad.
I am affirming the bond set by the grand jury, $15,000. $15,000.
15. She ain't going nowhere.
Y estoy haciendo una afirmación también de que ha puesto el gran jurado sería la fianza por un monto de $15,000 que estoy afirmando.
But ma'am, are you currently in the custody of immigration?
She pay with EBT.
Señora, ¿usted actualmente la tiene en custodia de migración?
Sí.
I
Sí, de hecho, por eso no pude asistir a las audiencias y tampoco pude hacer el provecho que me dieron, porque cuando salí ese día de aquí, fui requerida por ICE y tengo 7 meses allá con ellos. Y de hecho tengo dismiss los cargos de esos 3 cargos, los tengo hechos dismiss.
If she's Mexican,
entonces, no tengo cómo pagar esos $15,000. Sorry.
Just the first initial appearance.
She says that she is in the custody of ICE, and she was detained by ICE when she was leaving court last time. She's been with them for the past 7 months and doesn't have money to pay for the bail.
Appreciate that confetti.
Ma'am, I'm informing you that because you're in the custody of ICE, please don't pay the $15,000 because you're going to remain in ICE custody and you're going to remain in custody here until your case is finished here, and then you will be sent back to the ICE facility.
Hey, shit. Hey, those laws even scare me, and I was born here in the U.S.
ICE no debe de hacer el pago de la fianza de todas maneras. Ya que está con custodia de ICE, se va a mantener aquí en la custodia aquí con nosotros hasta que termine el caso.
It was a probation violation.
De vuelta con migración.
Okay. Thank
The only
you.
thing
Please
that
step to your left for your
the only
safety.
thing that I hopefully I'm okay is because my dad's
Ok, por
Puerto
favor, a la
Rican,
izquierda
so
del papeleo.
they can't deport me to Puerto Rico. So that's why I tell my wife, like, hey, I'll send you some little socks if
Thank
they
you
send
for
me
your
back
help,
to
Mr.
Salvador.
Interpreter.
But if they want to deport me, hey, send
You're
me back to
welcome,
Puerto
Judge.
Rico.
Have
I'll
a
be
good
good on
evening.
the isla.
Thank
I'm not
you.
tripping.
Can I please get Shane Forrester to the podium? Amir Carr to the chair, please.
I'll be sipping some piña coladas in Puerto Rico,
Hi, sir. Could I please get your name and
doing
date of
the
birth?
streams from over there.
Shane Brent Forrester, 5/13/58.
Thank you. You're here today on what's called a fugitive of justice warrant. Did you get a chance to read a big white card?
Yes, I don't understand what this is.
Okay, and that's what I'm here for. Before I explain that white card to you, I will let you know that you have an extradition hearing currently set for March 3rd in the Downtown Superior Court. And let's see here.
Yeah, I'm aware that Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. That's what I'm saying. If they deport me, they could deport me to U.S. I mean, to Puerto Rico. It don't make any difference
Trying
to
to
me.
figure out why it's all the way back to Michigan when my probation for this was transferred here to Arizona.
Sure, because yeah, the sending state is Michigan, and so at this point, they're asking that you be held non-bondable for probation violation, and so you're going to be held without bond. So,
Okay.
but here are the choices. Let me explain that card to you. Okay, you have three rights. Basically, you have three rights. Number one, you have a right to an extradition hearing before you get sent back to Michigan. Number two, you have a right to hire your own attorney. And actually, can I please get Mr. Carr out here too so I can explain this to him?
Oh, we got two extraditions. Yeah, so that's the only thing that it's kind of like a relief for me. If
Hi, Mr. Carr, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to explain the legal stuff, and then I'll have a separate conversation with you. Okay.
if laws
So what that
change,
big white card says is number one, each of you has a right to an extradition hearing before you get sent back to the state that wants you. Number two, you have a right to hire your own attorney. You don't get a free attorney because this is actually a civil proceeding. If you choose to have your hearing, there's usually a public defender who's sitting there that can answer basic questions for you, but they're not your personal attorney. So you would have to hire your own. Number three, you have a right for the governor of Arizona and the governor of the state that wants you, so in your case, the state of Michigan, to both sign warrants before you get sent back to that wants you. That whole process takes 60 to 90 days after the date of your hearing. So that's option number one. You have your hearing, and then you got 60 to 90 days, assuming you lose that hearing and you're going to get extradited back. That also assumes that you have nothing else going on in the state of Arizona. So that 60 to 90 day clock doesn't start until all your Arizona stuff is finished. Here's option number two. If you choose to waive your hearing, again, after all your Arizona stuff is finished, if you choose to waive your hearing, then the state that wants you, they have 30 days to come and get you. If they don't come and get you, you're held non-bondable for those 30 days. If they don't come and get you within those 30 days, then you're released. So that is kind of what sums up what that big white card says.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Carr, you want to go ahead and have a seat back in there, and I'll have a talk with you later. So, Mr. Forrester, do you have anything else going on here in the state of Arizona?
I have, I just went to a court in Gilbert. I was for paraphernalia and driving on a suspended.
Okay.
And I have one other thing in Chandler for a ticket for littering. That's
Okay.
it.
So here's the thing.
Littering.
So you're being
That's
held
not your
non-bondable
problems.
either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michigan wants you held non-bondable right now. If you choose to waive your
Hopefully.
hearing, you're going to be held non-bondable.
Mm-hmm.
And so
it's a sticker.
you got to finish up all your Arizona. You got to finish up your Gilbert thing. You got to finish up your Chandler. You got to finish up those two things first. If you have your hearing, then your 60 to 90 days starts. If you don't have your hearing, after all that Gilbert and Chandler stuff is done, then your 30-day clock starts if you choose to waive the hearing.
Okay, I'm just going to waive the...
You would like to waive your hearing?
Yeah.
Okay. And so I need you to understand, though, that 30-day clock does not start until all your Arizona stuff is done. But you're being held non-bondable anyway. Mm-hmm. And so I imagine you're choosing that because 30 days is still still quicker than 60 to 90.
Yeah.
Is that a fair statement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, sir. I have to go through a little
That's in
thing
the
with
works.
you.
For
I
the
just got
shirts.
to figure out how much time I got to do before that 30-day starts.
Sure thing. And that's the thing. You have to, yeah. I mean, you got to finish up everything.
Hey, this is
everything in
clearer than
Arizona first.
3 years here
Did the
in
other
Arizona, probation.
It looks a little bit
I'm not
clear.
sure if you have to finish probation. You have to finish court.
Oh,
You just got to finish
okay.
court. Because they might be able to transfer, you know how they transferred your probation from there to here?
Yeah.
It might be able to do the same thing, but I can't. Again, those are questions for.
Yeah, I could
if
tell
you
it
hire
looks
your
a lot
attorney,
clearer. I can see that.
He can answer those questions for you.
Okay, because I was being released on a bond for all the Gilbert charges. I just
Right,
got to wait to see what Chandler does.
Okay, so sir, before I let you waive your hearing, sir, did you have an opportunity to read that big white card?
Yes, I did.
Did I explain to you the 3 rights that are encapsulated in that big white card?
Yes, sir, you did.
Did I explain to you that you have a right to a hearing that's currently set for March 3rd?
Yes, sir, you did.
Did I explain to you that you have a right to hire your own counsel?
Yes, sir, you did.
And did I explain to you that you have a right for the governor of Arizona and the governor of Michigan to both sign warrants to have you extradited from this state back to Michigan?
Yes, sir, you did.
And sir, is it your intention to give up your right to all 3 of those fundamental rights in order to waive extradition in your case?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So sir, do you willingly give up your right to an extradition hearing on March 3rd?
Yes, sir.
Do you willingly give up your right to hire your own attorney?
Yes, sir.
And do you willingly give up your right for the governors of Arizona and Michigan to sign warrants to have you extradited out of Arizona?
Yes, sir.
Sir, has anyone threatened you, forced you, or coerced you into giving up your rights today?
No, sir.
Have you taken any drugs or alcohol that affects your decision-making process today?
No, sir.
And have you not taken any medication that you're supposed to take that is affecting your decision-making today?
No, sir.
I'm building it up. I'm trying to build up the backup
I
account.
am finding that Mr. Forrester has knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily waived his rights to extradition. Sir, you're still going to have that March 3rd date. It'll be kind of a checkup, even though you waived your right to a hearing. So you'll let the judge know. The judge will let you know what's going to happen next. But at this point, you're going to be held non-bondable. And your 30-day clock, as I have explained to you, will start to run after you've finished all your Arizona cases. Okay, sir, if you want to please leave the card there, I'm going to step up here. There's a couple things you have to sign. Over here.
This way, sir.
Hey, how many of you guys noticed that I got a new projector? The other one
Mr.
crapped
Carr,
out
to
on
the
me.
podium, please.
This is Night Court. That is correct. Maricopa County, live and direct.
Okay, sir, so yeah, I wanted, after I explained the basic stuff, I wanted to have a talk with you just one-on-one. So you currently have a extradition hearing set on March 3rd, and there's a cash-only bond of $150,000 set for you currently.
It's clear, yeah.
And let me double-check what state this is from.
Yeah, not all states have this.
I guess so.
Okay. So.
All right, because I already looked into it with the CO, so I would appreciate it if you don't announce, because it's just a misunderstanding.
Oh, in terms of.
Announce
it.
Yeah,
it was the.
Sure.
Could be.
Yeah, no, I didn't mention it with him. Yeah.
I'm letting you know, because it just.
Announce the charges.
Cut you off.
Yeah, no, I get it. So, sir, did you hear what I explained to Mr. Forrester about the whole process?
Oh, yeah. Sign the
waiving
waiver,
it?
30 days. And,
Did anybody catch his name?
Did you have a thought about what you'd like to do? Would you like to have your extradition hearing, or would you like to wait?
Guess so, yes, that'll work.
You would like to have your hearing?
No hearing, just the 30 days, if they don't come in 30 days,
Okay.
that deal right
Do
there.
you, well, it looks like you have an open case here, and so do you understand that you have to finish up all your Arizona stuff first?
Yeah.
Before that 30 days, before that 30 days
Stop
runs?
tapping on the damn podium.
Okay. All right, sir, so I'm going to go through the same questions with you.
Ah, snap. My battery died.
As I did with Mr. Forrester.
I'm in the
Mr.
dark.
Carr, did you have an opportunity to read the big white card?
Oh, yes, I did.
And did you hear the explanation of the 3 rights that are encapsulated in that big white card?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Sir, do you willingly give up your right to an extradition hearing that's currently set for March 3rd?
Yes, sir.
Do you willingly give up your right to hire your own counsel?
Yes, sir.
And do you willingly give up your right for the governors of Arizona and governors of Tennessee to have you extradited back to Tennessee?
Yeah.
Sir, did anyone threaten you, force you, or coerce you into giving up these 3 rights?
No, sir.
And sir, have you taken any drugs or alcohol that is affecting your decision-making process today?
No, sir.
And have you failed to take any medication or drugs that are required that is affecting your decision-making process today?
No, I didn't take any at all. No, sir.
Okay. At this time,
Yeah.
I am finding that Mr. Carr has knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily waived his rights to an extradition hearing. It will be held non-bondable now at this time. And as I explained to both Mr. Carr and to Mr. Firster before him, his 30-day clock will start to run after he has completed all his cases here in the state of Arizona.
Did anybody catch his first name?
So would you please step forward?
And what state he came from?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. We'll wait for these 2 guys before the last one. Thank you.
No, come on. There's 90 people watching. Tennessee. He
Do we have an update on Mr. Porter in medical?
Porter. I'm about to rewind it back on YT. Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
Let's see what he's running. What he's running from. What he's hiding from.
37. James Porter. Date of birth 8763. He has been writing the previous calendars for medical conditions. He has been admitted to the hospital, and so I will be moving his matter from the 11 p.m. calendar to the 5 a.m. calendar. I'm also calling number 11, Mark Soldivier, date of birth 1/15/1989. He initially appeared in court. He refused to give his name or date of birth and was refusing to follow direction, and so I'll be visiting him back at his cell. He's here on a Superior Court arrest warrant. Probable cause is previously found for theft of means of transportation, a Class 3 felony, theft of Class 6 felony. These occurred back in July of 2023. I am assigning counsel. His next court date are February 26th and February 28th in the downtown Superior Court. Forming bond set by the judge, $2,500 secured appearance bond. He is currently in DOC custody, and so he will not be released until his case is finished here, and then he'll be sent back to the Department of Corrections. If there's going to be any changes to these release conditions, I will come back on the record to make those changes.
What up, Kings?
Thank you.
Flush the toilet. Man, I didn't see that till right now. I forgot about it. But I'm gonna find him. I don't know his name. Nobody caught his name, so I'm gonna have to play it back on YT. Can you look him up and find his charges? Oh, you better believe I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna look him up in the state of Tennessee. Did he mute the microphone? I hate when they do that. I'm in suspense now. I'm really curious now to find out what the hell is going on. Let us know. To it on live. Did you find it? What are you talking about that I find it? I'm right here looking at these phones. I haven't even moved yet. I'll rewind. Hold on. Yeah, I'm invested. Hey, I'm not a multitasker. I could only do one thing at a time. Man, there's over 100 and combined. There's over 160 people watching it. None of us caught that name. He looked nervous. I went to check, but it's not live. Yeah, it is. I got 2 streams running. Let me check. Hold on.
Serious?
Look, he's pacing around. He's definitely going to have to shoot a wheeler to Maricopa County Jail.
How you doing?
Hello.
Were you provided information about possibly doing a telephonic on the guy at the hospital?
Not yet. I just moved him to the 5 a.m. calendar, but I could call him earlier if he's ready between now and 5 a.m.
I just
He never said his first name?
spoke to the officer out there.
Hey, thank you for checking,
He
Star
said
Key.
that he spoke to the individual spoke to the doctor and seemed fairly coherent enough, where he was answering all the doctor's questions and even asking questions.
Let me check. I'm gonna check right now.
Okay.
So I don't know if we could possibly get him seen.
Yeah, actually, no, could we?
The judge had to have said his name when he called him up to the podium.
Two, but I will, as soon as I'm done here, maybe get him on the phone at like 12:30.
Okay.
Is that okay? Does that work?
Yeah, I have the officer's name and phone number.
Okay, I can call him,
Yeah.
or my staff will
Yeah.
connect him, okay.
Okay,
Okay, so.
I also,
I'm watching it right now.
provided the over 24-hour paperwork.
Sure thing, yeah, and that's already been submitted, so that's fine.
Okay,
Yeah, we've already made a record on that.
okay.
So yeah, we'll put him technically on the 2 a.m. calendar, but I will set up a meeting at 12:30.
Okay,
Okay,
sounds good.
thank you.
Thank you.
You're right. He didn't say his name. Hold on. I'm gonna reverse because he had. Hold on. He just called them up there. Hopefully he said his name when he jumped on the chair. Okay, hold on. Hey, those laws even scare me, and I was born here in the U.S. Hold on. I'm trying to track it down right now. Hold on.
And Shane Forrester to the podium. Amir Carr to the chair.
Amir Carr is his name. I got it. Amir Carr, Tennessee. Let's find him. Let's see what we find now. Amir Carr. There it is. Yup. I'm gonna look him up right now. Hold up. I know. I'm looking him up right now. Hold up. Let me check. Let me make sure my Twitter fingers are good. Amir Carr, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee. Let's see what we can find right here. Arrest. I'm gonna put it up on the screen right now for you guys. Just give me a minute. You got it. Let's see. Active warrants effective 2/19/25. Let's see here. I'm looking. I'm not finding anything yet. You know what? I'm gonna check the registry. I'm gonna check if they have a registry in Tennessee. A registry for
We're treating him
SOs.
like a, yeah.
Oh, he's in the holding. Yeah, they said they would bring him in. Oh, they did? Okay.
Checking. Tennessee registry. Maybe the spelling. I did CARR. You know what? Let me check here. I'm gonna check the registry right now to check if we could find anything. He didn't want the other persons to. So, hey, you know what? So when I played it back, there was something interesting that I heard the judge say. The judge said that he wanted to talk to him one-on-one. So that's why he turned off the mic. So whatever they were talking about, he didn't want it to be heard. What game is this? It's the game of life. I'm checking right now, guys. Let me see.
Okay, I'm bringing that down.
What the hell?
Take care.
Look up. Let me see. Look up. Search. I'm still hot on the Tennessee SO registry. Let's check right here.
The extraordinary circumstances.
Search.
I didn't see this saved in his documents yet.
Oh,
Has there been one signed? I know there was one for a different guy.
I'm going to type in AMIR Carr, CARR. Let's see if anything comes up like that. Amir Carr search.
I'll re-sign it so we can upload it. Yeah.
Nope, nothing came up. How else can we spell it? Besides AMIR. Okay. Oh, let me try that. Let me see. Search here. search. Let's see. Do we got any hits here? Nothing on the registry. I just checked for the last name car to check if anything would come up. And let me try it with 1R, C-A-R. Case might be sealed. That might be, yeah, that might be true also. Active warrants. And then I don't think on the maybe the AZ, I don't think Arizona provides any information. Plus, in order for you to look somebody up on the Arizona one, you gotta have the date of birth, and they didn't say his date of birth, so that I'm not gonna be able to. Or car with a K. Hey, thank you. I'll go ahead and check that out, Haley. I'm gonna try with a K. It might be with a K. As you see, that's why I had to ask you guys, because I knew you guys would come up with other spellings and stuff. Let me check here. Car. C-A-R-R, Nashville. Nope, nothing came up. Man, he won this. Car. Let me try that one. K-H-A-R. All right. Let me check that. Car. C-H or K-H-A-A-R. Your favorite person. You found this Instagram. What the what? Shoot it. Amir, how do you know you did a visual confirmation? Let me see. Amir Car Instagram. There's pictures of him. Okay, thank you for that. I found Amaya is it the one Amaya and Amir Car? Did they? And yeah, that's it. That's it for the day right now. No, this isn't them. This is some kids right here. Is this the one with his kid? Is that the one you found? Let me see. I found one with a kid. Amir Car. Rashan Car. Good job, guys, laughing out loud. Okay, yeah, I just found it right now. Thank you. It looks like he works with kids.
Hi, sir.
Good, how are you?
Can I please get your full name and date of birth?
Caesar Fernando Maitorina, 12979.
Thank you. You're here on a grand jury warrant. The grand jury has found probable cause to hold you on the following charges. 1 count of conspiracy to sell or transport narcotic drugs, a class 2 felony. The actual transportation or sale of narcotic drugs, class 2 felony, and assisting a street gang, a class 3 felony. This was alleged to have occurred back in February 2024. I am assigning you attorney. Your next court date will be February 27th in the downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by the grand jury. It's a $25,000 cash bond, but, sir, they transported you from DOC, correct?
Say it again, yes.
Okay, and so, sir, please don't try to post that bond because you're in DOC. Yeah, they'll finish up your case here in Maricopa County, and then they'll just transport you back to DOC.
Am I allowed to enter a plea day or no?
No, that's not going to happen until February 27th.
Okay.
Today is just to let you know what your charges are and why you're here. Do you have any other questions?
No. Well, the attorney wise, I'm currently fighting another case. I have an attorney in that case here in Maricopa County. I don't know if you want to know the name. Maybe I can just have the same attorney.
Sure. It's Public Defense Services.
Okay.
Is what
they'll take
they'll take care of.
Okay.
getting everything together.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Nope.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, yeah, so you'll be held technically non-bondable
Okay.
until you finish up your cases in
Yeah.
Maricopa County. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, and this concludes the 11 p.m. calendar.
I'm gonna type it in right now. His IG his IG handle. There you go. Is right there. Yeah, Rashawn Carr. All right, so that's it. Do you guys have any questions for me before we part ways? Oh, you know what? I want to make a comment. So earlier on, I know you guys had been asking me about the information for the California cases. I gave you wrong information. So I'm gonna make a video about like the whole thing, explaining exactly line by line what it meant, because I misinterpreted some of the information on there. So I'm gonna make a video tonight, and I'll have it ready either tonight or in the morning. And I'm gonna give you exactly the information for the people that got found suitable, because some people are gonna go home, some people are not gonna go home. I started looking it up, and I had ChatGPT clear some things up for me. So I got some comfort. I got some. They're not getting. Not everybody's gonna get paroled. Some people are. Some people are not. So yeah, from earlier. Yeah. What about that one guy? Carlos or the other dude? Because there was two PDFs. There was a Hispanic guy and there was a Filipino guy. Let me check. I'll check right now. I think I might still have it up on the screen here. So let me check here. So I'll just, you know what? I'll put it right here on this screen over here so you guys can see it. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'll zoom in a little bit, and hopefully you guys can see it. So I'm pretty sure you guys are asking about the dude. Okay, the guy. Okay, there was one guy. His name was Robert Cole. That's the dude that he doused his partner with gasoline and then set her on. He lit a match. Okay, that guy. So this guy, the motion that they put in was he was referred for a recession hearing to consider whether the panel's of October 1st grant of parole was improvident based on concerns cited in the governor's referral letter, January 11. So with this guy, what it means is they want to take his date away because he was approved for parole. So they granted the motion. So what that means is that he's not going to get out. He has to go back in front of the parole board again. I think he's going to be going back to the parole board in June, if I'm not mistaken. So that guy's not going to get out. Okay. And then let me go down. Okay. So the Guzman, I'm pretty sure that's one of the one you guys wanted. The Guzman is the first PDF for the one that had the Filipino mom that was crying, the one that had the sister that said that she didn't like him when she was younger, but now that she's older, she likes him. The one that had a bunch of charges. Okay, that dude, the Guzman Ronald, let me see, referred for a recession hearing to consider whether the panel's October 3rd grant of parole was evident based on concerns cited in the governor's refer letter dated January 11, 2025. Okay, so the decision motion was approved by the majority of the commissioners. So what that means, it means the same thing as the first guy. They took away his date, so he is not gonna get out just quite yet. He has to go back in June. So they're gonna hold him in here for a few months, and we'll see what happens in June. So we're gonna have to definitely follow up on that one. Remind me, guys, in June about that dude. So then there was one more, Carlos Hernandez. That's the guy you guys wanted. The other dude that I just read, the Guzman, he did some unspeakable things to some children. That's what he did. Some very unspeakable things. And he was a cop before, and he has a lot of support from the church. So definitely ringing all kinds of bells and whistles in my head. Run. Also, I'll check Wu right now. Okay. So Carlos up next is gonna be Carlos Hernandez. All right. He's the guy that had the 30 counts of messing with kids. So for Carlos Hernandez, his was different. So his was in a recession hearing. For him, they wanted to check. They affirmed the panel's October 4th, 2024 grant for parole. as articulated in the panel's proposed decision. His motion was approved. So for him, he is going to get out. He's approved to get out in the next 5 days. All right? Unless the governor takes it away. If the governor takes it away, then he won't get out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be checking for the next few days, because if he's going to get out, he'll probably be out by Tuesday if they let him out. If his information doesn't pop up on the website on Tuesday or Wednesday, it means that they let him out. All right? So one is getting out. The other one is they took his date. And then Wu, you guys wanted to know about Wu. I'm gonna check Wu right now. Okay, so for Wu, he's all the way at the bottom. Okay, so Wu Ralph, that was the guy that was in the right place at the wrong time. The one that did the carjacking, the one that had a buddy that came into a hearing yesterday. That's this guy here. Okay, so Wu Ralph affirmed the panel's October 10, 2024 decision to grant parole as articulated in the panel's proposed decision. Motion approved by majority. So for him, he was approved. He is gonna get out in the next 5 days, unless the governor takes his date away. So just to let you guys know, there's an 85% chance of him coming out. Those are what the statistics show when it comes to these in bank hearings. So hopefully that clears up, some questions you guys might have had. My apologies for putting out the wrong information earlier. I know a lot of you guys were upset, but I went back and I double checked, to make sure I was putting out the right information. And like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and make another video. Let me see. I can't remember the guy's name who had all the sisters speak. That was the first. I think that was the first guy. I think it was either the first guy or the second guy. Let me see. I think. Oh, you know who that was? That was Lyons, Anthony Lyons. Okay, so Lyons Anthony. All right, here we go. So for Anthony Lyons, what was happening with him? This is what it was happening. Okay, they wanted to vacate the panel's decision of December 6th. Decision to grant parole based on new information regarding institutional misconduct that occurred January 2nd, and schedule a new hearing on the next available calendar. So with that guy, what happened? This is what happened. So he got approved to go home on December 6th. On January 2nd, something happened. So he probably got a write-up. Either he got into a fight or he wasn't listening to the officer. So they wrote him up. He got a 115. If that makes any sense. So